Good morning. Welcome to Parks on the Air. What do I chase? Opinion. November Charlie 4XL Lima, NC4XL, North Carolina for extreme lovers. For those of you that don't know me, you see that little cafe, generally on Book of Faces, tells you I'm going out to a park. That's who I am. Wanted to share some things for you brand new hunters. What do I chase? What am I doing? How do I do it? Set some goals or desires that you seek, not what I seek. We'll give you some things to think about, but it's up to you. Obviously, worked all states is a familiar one that many folks like to achieve. You can do it QRO or QRP. You can do it single sideband or CW or FT8 or mixed. So there are some options right off the bat that you can start on. Now, we have a lot of Canadian friends across the line that enjoy POTA also. So, worked all provinces. Print them up. There's 10 provinces. There's 3 territories. The territories don't count, but the provinces do. And there is a achievement for working all provinces. And if you've ever looked at a map of Canada and the breakdown of the provinces, some of those areas don't get traveled very much. So when you hear somebody there, it's one that you want to work if you can. So that's another one. Working individual activators, people that you want to follow, regardless of where they go, because that'll give you an opportunity to work on your operator to operator. It goes in steps of 50. And it is a printable certificate that's in my awards. Another one is repeat offender hunter. Repeat offender hunter regarding the park, period, whatever that park is. And we have 60,000 opportunities at present of different parks in Parks on the Air across the country. So it gives you another opportunity to chase people, regardless of who they are, because they're in that park and you want to get it at least 20 times. You do that 5 times on just that one park, and you'll get yourself 5 eagles, because if you do it, you'll get yourself an eagle. That's 100 contacts at that park. And when you start adding your eagles of different parks, 5 different eagles at different parks, now you're into another tier. And you start working on your stalker and prowler and master sportsman for 25 and park supporter. So it never ends. But it's got to have a beginning, and that starts with you guys and gals that are out there hunting. Then you have, I worked 100 different unique parks, or I worked 500 unique parks, or I worked 1,000, and it goes a long way. But how you get started is working those you hear in whatever parks they are at. if you have the opportunity in the evening time, bands change, conditions change. The West Coast is waking up, so to speak, and the East Coast is getting ready to go to sleep. But you still have West Coast folks putting out those parks, which are harder for East Coast people to get because they're sleeping. But they're available. So keep that in mind pending your sleeping habits. That's just a few things that we'll share with you. But the operator to operator goes in steps of 50, and you can work 100 different operators and earn that. It's not as easy as you think sometimes, because you'll hear somebody that you'll have a connection with, and all of a sudden life gets in the way. So, part of it. Welcome to the fun side of Parks on the Air. If you need help trying to understand, feel free to message me. I'll try to explain it a little bit better if there's a question. We appreciate all of our followers. We appreciate all of our activators. We appreciate every hunter that when we go out, we have an opportunity to put you in the log. May God bless. And for those of you that know I pray for you, I'll be going into the sanctuary here shortly and having prayer at the altar for all those that you've asked me to pray for you. That we do faithfully. May God bless. 73's November, Charlie 4, X-Ray Lima, Dom, the darling old man. Oh, I'm not. Just me, myself, and I having fun.